everyone, Chillbird Gaming here. We're here for the third episode of Doki Literature Club. I almost said Cuphead because I just watched a Cuphead video. and I tried to record this before, but I noticed my audio wasn't working. So if I don't give as much emotion as if I was when I did it the first time, that's because I've already read all the dialogue. I already know what's pretty much going to happen. So I'll try to do everything like I did before. So after we left off last time, it was the weekend, and we were about to meet with Natsuki to do baking. So let's get right into this. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We each sent each other a message after exchanging. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. I did not want to do that. I'm gonna press enter. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a lot from Sierra since she left the club earlier. The Friday other day. It's not like we text each other at all the time or anything, but I've worried about her in the back of my mind. It's between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to. Oh god, the music stopped. Oh jeez. What's gonna happen? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki came over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her that I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange she's not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Chilled. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. I'm tearing up already, and we haven't even got to that crazy bit yet. There's a moment of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. It's not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sure, already had left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing, after you left on Friday. Was something wrong? You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Chill. Why can't it just be like it was, like it always been? This is all my fault. It's a weekend. If I didn't make a stupid mistake, then you wouldn't be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's what the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap here, children. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, children? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. I forgot about that again. No, she has depression. It's gonna lead to something bad. I'm calling it now. I have an itch in my ear. Middle of a recording, too. Did you know that? Why do you think I wait to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out what to say. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I'd known her? Did she really want so badly for me not to just think about her? Why, Sayori? Yeah? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed by a close friend. You're a dumbass. You don't say that to someone with depression. That just makes them feel 10 times worse. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support her. Support you. Even if there's so much I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Child. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care for me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That sounds like it sucks. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together was the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Chill. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could just be the way it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you how horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt it too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve deserve every one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Chilled, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. And please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Chill. Sarah isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sarah's arms remain at her sides. She starts stopping next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Chilled. Hi. Sarah barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. Sorry, Nish. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything else that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. That's a dick move, but I'll ignore it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently Siri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, chilled. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Siri, let's go with me. As she does, I let go of her as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah? It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. Ah, shit. I just took my controller for a ride. That was fun. I took off my headset. Okay. Pretend like nothing happened. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Uh, um, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Siri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be on the one where I have other plans. I'm actually getting really emotional here. It's the only reason why I'm speaking so softly. I normally speak very loud, but this is new. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, I do. Do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sierra shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be. That would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. That was emotional. I say goodbye to Sayori and I exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Wow, that was depressing. Well, she has depression, so I guess that's why it's depressing. No pun intended. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without a delay, I open the front door and let her in. So, hey. I don't know what I was expecting. Seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform look totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Again, with that, it just slides over with her there like nothing happened. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find that your kitchen is equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yes, and Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients that if I didn't have them already at home. Good. God, I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Because she's a little different outside of school after all. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even going to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, children? Come on. Since I have to be a gentleman. Every time you're with a lady, you gotta be a gentleman. You gotta be nice. You gotta be the most fancy you can to impress her. I got the bag Natsuki's holding. I got the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm very impressed, Natsuki. It seems I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Ow! Hey! Your size is nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like that I hate it. I mean, sometimes proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. Sorry everyone, I don't know what that was. It's fun when I get to be small and also be better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not in school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind just like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and not saying that figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like Natsuki catches the words and face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. Forget I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate you trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, though, you should know that there are tons of guys who do other types like yours. How would you know anything like that? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, chilled. No! My only weakness! No! Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. If Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. She's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things from her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags were strewn about the countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all of the batter at once. I just skipped that as I was still reading it. That was stupid. So we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up or precious baking. Chilled, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon. I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, each flavors are different. Everyone could still pick their favorite color. There, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me. I really don't have a preference, though. Come on. You not putting any heart into this at all? Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking just about following instructions. The presentation is where you can get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it's just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. I just skipped that line of dialogue. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Nasty proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes at Sarah and Monica's delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Make sure you're completely finished mixing the icing before you mess with the food color. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using an electric mixer for the batter, so I am stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Oh yeah, takes a little bit longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Nice. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already been improved. See? As if the emphasis on Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, Nancy suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder enough to get my first icing. Triumphantly scoop it in my fingers just as Nancy tugs with all her might. Ah! Nancy's force pulling me is causing me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. Get it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Natsuki tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. She instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her fingers towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Ah, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Yeah, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take next to you. I'm not reading that. What? Did you seriously just... Ah. She's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Chilled. You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn this quickly? Nancy goes to me in silence. I notice her shallow breath. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Nancy rushes to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. Not gonna actually go, which I just did, so. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How can you do a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Nancy using the oven mitt grabs the blackened tray out of the oven, sending it on top of the stove. Another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch Nancy slide the cupcake trays into the oven. I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cookies are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they look. She proudly shows out the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better than the ones we had once we had the icing. Knock, you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that we'll use to make them nice and fluffy. This one we can use to make flowers. We probably won't be using it at this time now. What is this for? I picked up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one is really thin. You can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Yeah. Well, if it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Ass hurts from sitting on this chair for so long. I'm sitting on this chair for a good few hours now. It would be fun to see people choose their cooking between the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Oh, well... Nancy's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Nancy picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Wish you could have one now. There's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Seriously, exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she'd still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, while my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping that we can have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you were always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sarah carry some there, you can probably do it in one trip. I could do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sarah earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sarah always does listen to me, but at the point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It felt like this afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, I didn't even take the opportunity to get closer like I wanted to. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be like you wanted. And besides from that, you can come over anytime you... Okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely as she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Chilled. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh shit. Music stopped. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt as if she was holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My heart starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, Chilled. Sayori. Just now. We weren't. It's okay, Chilled. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries us off, and Sayori waves goodbye. And we're back to the sad music. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I'm tired of staying. I tried to staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? Oh, shit. I just skipped a shit ton of dialogue. So, okay, see what? What are you talking about? You know. how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you have made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sarah's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Chilled? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Foreshadowing. For something I don't remember. Happens. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Chilled. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. If you wouldn't have had put up with me for being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before was true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden on your mind. It's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade it for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you feel no more pain. But Sayori looks away. Put my hands on her shoulders to reassure her. I'm scared, Joel. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Chilled. I like you so much that I want to die. No! She's thinking about committing Sudoku. No, don't commit. Don't commit, die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I saw my hand down to squeeze Sayori's arm to squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I would always be I know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. If you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Do I be a douchebag and just friend zone her, or do I be a friend and tell her that I like her? Let's do it. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized that sooner. But spending time with everyone in the club. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to pause the video real quick. So we're back to continue this. I should actually do something real quick before we continue. With OBS, hold on. Sorry about that, I just ate. So hold on, I'm gonna pause the thing again. Oh. Okay, everyone, now we can return to what we were doing. Making new friends. And having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept all of your burdens. Any of your burdens, sorry. As long as we can continue this every day. With you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Chilled. Oh, shit. Now that I'm sweating, dude. I'd probably be crying right now. Chilled. Is this really okay? Yeah. I will see her in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Chilled. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. How about the rain clouds go away? Then You're not going away at all, Chilled. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Damn, this is like very emotional. Sorry everyone about that, and I had to go change my shirt. I was sweating. Sierra and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date. Huh. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Chilled. Sarah gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But why I want to trust you. You know what's the best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I said that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. Wow, that was depressing. I forgot how depressing that is. Oh, the music's not there. What's going on? It's the day of the festival. Of all the days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house and waking her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cookies by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Now we're the pause. Stop with the pause. Chilled. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we'll be performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on the day this important, she tried a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and waked her up after all. She took a little more responsibility for her child. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, What does that mean? That scares me. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Does Yuri really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan to bring it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. That's creepy. Eh, Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt the chill down my spine after hearing that. That pose again, stop. Please. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it on one of the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more serious. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it its own almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems on the ones who performed during our past days. What's this? I love the Yuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I never read before. Oh. Yeesh. Sayori? You okay? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Jesus Christ. Ah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Chilled? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else as I heard it written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least waiting for her, or to wake her up. Even a simple gesture of just walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That is all she needs, and what I want to give her. Oh, jeez. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect anyone to answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a happy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her own house? That's really something a boyfriend would do, wouldn't it? Isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I didn't know how to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? At least she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh jeez. So no, I forgot this was here. That just made my heart skip a beat. Oh no. What? Exception has occurred. File gamescript.ch5. Reply lines 307. See traceback for .txt for details. Hold on. I have the files open here. Oh my god! I was not expecting that at all, guys. I actually forgot this happens. Let's go back over here. Trace back. Let's open this. Oh shit. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this. I can actually. You know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Oh shit. Did she, like, she's gone. Actually, I need the settings. I need to go back to full screen. Wow. Holy shit. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up to a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Siri that I would be there for her. I told her that I know what's best and everything will be okay. I don't know why. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what she already needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Oh my god, my chest is hurting. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. So my storming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Oh god, I actually feel I'm gonna puke. If I spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. And nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can try to reset and try something different. No, not gonna. I'd try, but I've seen other YouTubers do this a long time ago and nothing happens, so. I only had one chance and this wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry the skills until I die. Nothing in my life is worth it. More than hers, but yeah, I'm just finishing up. Episode 3. But I still couldn't do what she needed me from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. What? No, that's not it. Oh, God. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna leave the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please do all the shit YouTubers tell you to do. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.